Haydi yeniden başlat. İç dekorasyon. Onu yapacağız. Harita odasına bir gidelim. Profesör Bilge.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can
Ya da
be used
önce
to
şey mi
levitate
yapsaydık
objects
ya?
for a short
Dur.
time. Once you...
Ha yok. Tamam. Harita odasına devam.
completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Ben direkt harita odasına şöyle ışınlansam. Ben gidemiyorum galiba. Ha, yakınmış zaten ya. Benim hakkımda konuşmuşlar galiba.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin. We may already be too.
This is grave news.
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall... Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in
Shall we have a look? You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As you're...
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Tamam. Anlamadım. Zaten buradan çıkıyoruz. Niye beraber gitmiyoruz ki?
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Büyü öğrenmek gerekiyor. Bir dakika, büyü varsa... Neyse, önce görevi yapalım. Bayağı bir gideceğiz. Lan burası kapı sandım ben. Ha şurada. Ama bir dakika. Uçarak gitseydim iyi olurdu. Benim süpürgem yok. Lan oğlum, bu kadar yolu koşarak mı gideceğim ben? saatte başımıza bir iş gelecek ya. Bir de Hogwarts'ta öğrencilerin dışarıya çıkması yasak değil miydi ya? Peki ben haritadan şuraya, en yakın şurada var. Hah, iyi bari oradan koştura koştura gidelim. Biraz ormanın içine ineceğiz ama lan inşallah mezarlığın içine girmeyiz. Ha, iyi girmedik. Kaç. İnşallah burada bir şey yoktur ha. Evet, karanlık ormandan çıkma. Aha. İlle bir şey, bir ses var ya. Aa, geyikler. Ah, tabii canım. Yani.
Potato.
Biraz aksiyon gerekiyor ya.
Expelliarmus.
Lan dur sen bekle biraz, bir dakika dur. Ben şu aksiyon şeylerini bir alayım. Ne var burada? Expelliarmus var, incendio var. Bu neydi? Configuro. 3. Tamam.
Potato. Stupid. Confringo.
Koş.
Potatoes!
Arkadan mı?
Potato!
Aa, kapışalım. Ne oluyor lan?
Is that the best you...
At adamları rahat bırakın. Girdik ama.
It isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian.
Potato. Stupid fun.
Clouds, this one!
Expelliarmus. Stupid.
Oh, what's the light about your eyes?
Incendio. Stupid fun. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus.
You just got
Potato.
lucky! That's just terrible!
I've seen Billywigs with more things.
Learn that in first,
Expelliarmus.
did ya?
Incendio. Confringo.
Coward! What me feeling?
And stupid strength.
Potato. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
There's one of my own. You will.
Oha, ölmedi lan.
Nothing more than luck.
Confringo.
What have you done?
Potato.
You'll have to fight him.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
anticipation.
Ne oluyor lan? Sen de koy.
Protego. Fire. Stupid. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Confringo.
Kurt falan var galiba. Hayvanlar yaşasın. Bana saldırmadıkları sürece
This place
yaşayabilirler.
has seen better days.
Bak dur işte orada gidiyorum ben.
Protego. Stupid one.
İyi, ormandan çıktık ama buralar baya tehlikeli yerler ha. Bilmiyorum, burada ne var?
Think you're clever, don't you? But you won't sneak up on me.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego.
You may be more skilled than most students, but you're not. You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to
Incendio.
wish you hadn't.
Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one. Stupid one. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Ben kurtardım, kaçar. Burası şehir içi. Burada çok bir şey olmaması gerekiyor.
Over here.
Buraya gelene kadar çok yoruldum profesör. Oradan beraber
We're not
çıktık. Niye
alone.
beraber
We
gelmedik
are
ki?
not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Ne yapacağız? Görünmez mi? Ayda. Bekle bekle.
Akıyor.
Allah.
I suppose
Pardon.
barge right into their mist.
Yanlış bastım. Pardon profesör. Ama artık bizi biliyorlar. Kalabalıklar. O neydi lan?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Ramrock sensor. Stupefy.
Para lazım, para topla.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Yani yanımda profesör var. Ben koşturuyorum her şeye. O da benim peşimden benim işi çözmemi bekliyor. Böyle bir saçmalık mı var lan? Şurada bir şey var.
Revelio.
Işık yanıp sönüyor.
Revelio.
Dışarı çıkıyor burası. Profesör Fik, biraz yardım etsen güzel olur be. Lan burası yüksek.
Revelio.
Ha.
Revelio.
Profesör, ne yapıyorsun oğlum ya? Ha, burası bizim geldiğimiz yer.
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Aha.
I will draw blood.
Come here, you.
Vay vay vay, tiplere bak.
I won't rest. Eat
totally diverse.
Potato! Stupid one! That's all! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Rebellio! Accio!
Oo, bu büyüktü lan.
Potato!
I'll kill you when I get down from here! I should have been on the other ground now!
Many goblins
Revelio.
have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
İyi bari kapı açabiliyor.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Merlin mi lan acaba?
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Profesör kilitli kapı.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however.
Yes, sir.
That said, be...
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the... A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Bu adam cisimleniyor, her yere gidiyor. Bir... Atla ya. Ya bir kapı açtık bir yere ama.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around. traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Bu kadar
These
iyi
look
olmadı
familiar.
da.
Accio! Revelio. Accio.
Hayda. Ay şurada şey. Lan Akio'yu bırak. Ben bilmiyorum niye zıplayamadım.
Accio. More statues. Incendio. Confringo. Not making this easy on me.
Şu kesin canlanır.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio!
Hoppa.
What did that burst of magic? Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio!
Şimdi onu yapmak gerekiyor. Buradan nasıl geçireceğiz onu?
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Mükemmellik bir durum. Evet. Az önce tersten girdik.
Accio!
Harika.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio!
Anladım.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Hop hop. Ay be.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Uf, uzadı da uzadı.
Accio! So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Sonunda. Atlamayı beceremedik.
Accio. I'll never get used to these floors. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Bu ne ya?
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Oo. Ya, çok sert oldu. Minik falan dedik ama bayağı sert oluyorlar ya.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio.
Oo.
Confringo. Accio. Accio.
Sürekli ölüm yiyen sesleri duyuyorum ya. Şak şak şak diye. Koş koş. Çok dengesiz yol. Allah Allah lan. Allah ay atlıyorduk ya. Yani çekeceksiniz. Kaç.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Expelliarmus, Accio.
Oh, kaç. Kaç büyük. Oha.
Incendio, Confringo.
Hayda. Tam atmadan kaçınmıyor.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus, Accio. Incendio, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Confringo.
Sürekli vurup duruyor ya.
Confringo. Incendio, Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus, Confringo.
Be anca bir tane daha araba yedi. Of, o etik alanın içine girdik mi?
Expelliarmus.
Lan o ne? Lan. Oğlum bu ne? Her şey açıldı. Ay yanlışlıklar var.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
Hızlı da gönderiyor.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
Şu komboyu bir alırsam. Alamadık. Alsam yersin. Çok güzel. Az kaldı. Çok az.
Expelliarmus.
Tamam.
Bodega. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Ya bu neymiş ya? Hadi. Ya sen ya ben. Sen. Oğlum bu ne lan? Bütün iksirlerin içinden geçti.
What a relief. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblins. They also encountered a powerful...
I'm afraid we shall defer to you. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last...
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Ne? Hogwarts'ta sonbaharda. Evet. Bir bölümün daha sonuna geldik. Percival Rackham'ın davası tamamlandı. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere.